Okay, next, I would like to remind all the participants of the rules for the lecture session. First, please keep your camera open and mute your microphone during the lecture. Second, for the Q&A sessions, you can raise your hand to ask your questions directly to the lecturer or send them to the chat box. And third, participants are expected to fill out attendance form that will be shared at the end of every lecture. Now, I would like to introduce our moderator, Mrs. Fauzia Kumalasari, SAMAK. Mrs. Fauzia is a lecturer in the accounting study program at Universitas Sumatera Utara with a specialized master's degree in accounting and extensive research experience in financial accounting. Mrs. Fauzia is also a certified risk associate, quality assurance system internal auditor, and internal quality control team of the Faculty of Economics and Business. So, Mrs. Fauzia, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you to Alisa who served as the host. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all,
Morning.
morning. First of all, I would like to say thanks to the Almighty God that has given us strength, health, and opportunity to be here attending this International Summer Course 2024 with the topic Financial Management, held by Accounting Study Program University of Sumatera Utara. Thanks to Dr. Rina Bukit, SAMSI AKCA, and Ibu Risanti, SAMSI AKCA, as the head and the secretary of Accounting Undergraduate Program. And then I would like to say special thanks to the Honorable, our lecturer today, Dr. Norshamshina Mat Isa, for being willing to attend as a speaker today. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. Assalamualaikum. Fauzia.
Yeah. And very warm greeting to all the participants for this session. I'm more than grateful to hear and welcome you all to this session. I'm Fauzia Kumalasari as the moderator for this session. Before we begin this session, I would like to introduce to you our honorable lecturer by reading her CP. Dr. Norshamshina Mat Isa is a senior lecturer in Universiti Teknologi Mara from 2012 until now with the teaching subject in financial management, corporate finance, investment analysis and portfolio management, investment financial reporting and analysis, and entrepreneurship. She obtained her diploma in investment analysis from Universiti Teknologi Mara, BBA in finance from Universiti Teknologi Mara, Master of Science in Finance from School of Economic, Finance and Banking University Utara Malaysia, and her PhD in Finance from School of Economic, Finance and Banking University Utara Malaysia. Dr. Norshamshina has gained some certification, such as Adobe Creative Educator Level 2 and 1, Distance Learning Expert, Adobe Certified Associate, certification using Premiere Pro, Google Certified Educator 1, and Nearport Certified Educator. She is also active as a researcher, reviewer, and speaker just at a various event. And now we are going to listen to a lecture from Dr. Samsina. Dr. Samsina will present material and share information about the financial management. So please welcome Doctor. Time is on your hand.
All right. Thank you so much, Bu Fauzia Kumalasari and our Miss MC. I'm gonna share my slide. Well, forgive me, I have to switch off my camera because due to the internet stability, to ensure the internet is stable. So I need to switch off the camera while I give you the lecture, and I will open the camera once I have finished the lecture. All right. I really hope that if you have any questions or want to share something, okay, share your thoughts, your insights, you are welcome to do that during my presentation. So you're able to see the slide? Currently, I'm sharing my first slide.
Yes, doctor.
All right, good. Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. Salam sejahtera. I believe that everyone has already breakfast. But I from Nigeria, the time now is 12 o'clock. What time again?
No, Nigeria, it is 13 minutes past 3 a.m.
Oh, I see. All right.
Mm.
So I really appreciate your effort to wake up early in the morning. Okay. Right. I am truly honored to be here as a guest lecturer for the International Summer Camp 2024, and organized by FEB, Program Studi Akuntansi. So before I begin my sharing session today, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizers for this wonderful opportunity and experience. And it has been has been a privilege to share insights and engage with all students. And now I believe that we have not only students, we have our colleagues from other university as well. And please forgive me if I don't address maybe I can't see the name of other participants, so I'm not aware. So I really appreciate, to be invited to give or sharings to join during this International Summer Camp 2024 online session. And additionally, I also really grateful and having the opportunity to involve my students from UiTM Perlis, both online and inshallah in the offline session in Medan next coming week. And this will make this experience even more meaningful. Okay, so let's go to, before we begin, before we go details about my presentation, let's take a moment, look at the outline of the key topics that I will be covering. So if we look at my title is, the general title is about financial management, but what I want to share with you today is this morning is the navigating rules, challenges, and future managers' preparedness. I'm not going to teach you the very topic, the topics that available in the syllabus of financial management. If I were to do that, I need to spend, 14 weeks. Maybe later I'll join USU for the collaborative teaching, maybe one day. So maybe we can share and focus on a particular specialized topic. But for today, we will just cover about the navigating roles, challenges, and the future managers' preparedness. So let's take a look at the outline that we will be covering today. So the first we will go for the overview of financial management, and I will start by defining what finance and financial management are, and then we will go to what are the financial management activities, the challenges in financial management, All right, following that, we will address the challenges faced in financial management. And I really hope that by understanding these challenges will help all our students to appreciate the complexities of the modern financial landscape. And last one, we will go to future managers preparedness. Okay. All right. The point number 4 is actually I'm going to turn our attention to how you student, okay, as future managers can effectively prepare to tackle challenges of financial management. All right, I will also outline key skills and strategies essential for success in this field. So during this session, maybe I encourage other participants, especially our colleagues from other university or maybe from industry. Maybe you can share during this as session that we can advise to our fellow students. All right. By the end of this presentation, I really hope that all our students will have a comprehensive understandings of financial management, its key activities, the challenges faced, and how to prepare for the future in this field. And inshallah, I will end up the session today if we have time. Okay, we will end up with a self-test quiz. Okay. All right. So we go to the first section of my presentation, which is the overview of financial management. All right, let's begin by laying the foundation for our discussion on discussion on financial management with a clear understanding of fundamental concept. So let's define the finance first. Okay, the finance is the science of management of money and other assets. So it comprises the process the process of acquiring, investing, and utilizing financial resources in a way that meets the needs of our organization. Okay. All right. Next, we have the financial management. So financial management, if you Google, you can find there are various definition about financial management, but whatever version of financial management that of definition that you get from the internet, we can sum up that financial management is concerned about the attempt to obtain and allocate financial resources effectively and efficiently to achieve the firm's objectives. The firm's objective in this case, the firm's goal, that is to maximize the shareholders' wealth. Right. So basically, if effectively and efficiently here, to manage the company's money, okay, effectively and efficiently involves planning, organizing, directing, and controlling financial activities, and to make sure that resources are used in the most beneficial way as possible. All right, so now let's break down the core activities of financial management. All right, so we break down the core financial activities in financial management, and we'd like to see how they contribute to achieve the firm's goal. So first one, the core activities are the obtaining funds. Okay, obtaining funds, whereby this is the initial step where financial management begins. And it involves raising capital through various sources such as equity financing, debt financing, or internal funds. Okay, so the goal here is to secure the goal for this first step or first activity is to secure the necessary financial resources that will enable the company to organize its operation, investment opportunities, and supports the strategy initiative. All right. The second key activity is the fund usage, whereby once the funds are obtained at the first step, the next crucial activity is to manage the fund. Okay, manage and utilize these funds, these resources effectively. So basically, this involves budgeting, allocation, and expenditure of management to ensure the funds are used in ways that can achieve or to maximize their value. All right, so let's look at the next section of my presentation, that is the financial management activities. Okay. All right. So in this section, we will focus on the financial management activities and their crucial role in maintaining a company's financial health. So we look here in the slide, we can see that the inflows and outflows of cash are the main focus of financial management. The management team or financial managers, okay, the finance team organize and keep an eye on the company's cash flows to make sure there is money on hand when needed. Right, as I said, the primary task of financial management is to organize and monitor the cash flow, as we can see from this slide, whereby keep an eye or monitor the cash flows involves not only tracking day-to-day transaction, but also planning for future cash needs. Okay, so by managing these inflows and outflows effectively, financial managers can ensure that there is always enough liquidity, okay, sufficient liquidity available so that the company can meet its short-term or long-term obligation, or to capitalize and take advantage on the opportunities as they arise. Okay, so the goal here under this activity is to maintain a balance where the company has enough cash on hand to address short-term needs, okay, as well as planning for long-term stability and growth. All right, so what I mentioned just now about the keep an eye on the company's cash flow is actually to do financial forecasting. Okay, to do financial forecasting. So the word keep an eye again is about the to do financial forecasting. So the ability to do financial forecasting is very important, okay, it's crucial, because doing financial forecasting, so this is the very important task that actually important ability of finance manager that is really required by every organization, not only large company, but also go for the small company as well. Okay, so forecasting helps predict future cash flows based on historical data, market trends, and business condition. So this may allow managers to anticipate the cash needs and make informed decision to ensure that the company will always be in liquidity condition, okay, having sufficient liquidity position. Okay, so as I said, the financial forecasting is a critical component, okay, or the one of the key role of financial manager is to do or able to do financial forecasting activity. Yeah, all right. So it is actually about projection or estimate of future expenses and revenue. So basically, under financial forecasting involves predicting how much money the company will need in the future and how much it is likely to earn. Okay, so that's what we can see from the slide. Determine the amount of new funds required in advance. So this process of financial forecasting process is in determining the amount of new funds required in advance is very crucial, and there are several methods used in financial forecasting, and the two most commonly employed are, okay, even though there are several methods used in financial forecasting, but the two most commonly employed are pro forma financial statements and cash budget. All right. So so for the pro forma, so pro forma financial statements usually divided into two. Okay, we have pro forma balance sheets and pro forma income statement. Okay, so pro forma financial statements are actually the projected financial statement whereby it helps the company or the manager to provide a forecast of future financial performance. okay, in terms of its condition. If let's say the company plans to expand its business, so we might see what will happen to the company, okay, how much money or the fund that the company needs if they plan to expand the business. Right, so pro forma statements typically include projected, as I said, income, balance sheet, and these two are very important because it may help business to anticipate future financial condition, and as I said, based on expected changes in the sales and other factors. So by analyzing this projection, manager can make informed decision about how much money the company needs, especially the external fund needed. So the company needs to decide, okay, by how much that the company needs to find the external fund. We are trying to avoid from applying too much or unnecessary amount of loan. So in order to know how much actually money that the company should get from external sources, is one of it is by looking at the pro forma financial statement, specifically from the pro forma balance sheets. Okay, so we go to the second method of forecasting, which is cash budget. So the cash budget is actually used to determine whether there will be enough cash on hand to meet financial obligations as they become due. Right, so a cash budget actually, for those who have already learned about cash budget, and maybe if you Google, you may look at the cash budget. Some of the cash budget you can see is they perform the cash budget for monthly basis, for 1 year or for 2 years. Okay, so actually it is a detailed plan that outline the expected cash receipts, okay, cash inflows, cash receipts, and cash outflow, cash disbursement over a specific period. So this, by performing the cash budget, it may help in managing short-term liquidity. So by forecasting how much money or how much cash will be available, how it will be used, and when will the company be in cash surplus or deficit situation. So this method is essential, is very important for ensuring that the company has enough cash to meet its obligation and for planning for any potential shortfall. That means when we do the cash budget, if we find out that at the end, at the statement, we can see the red color, that is the company will be in cash shortage. So the manager can plan what to do, or should the company do apply loan or whatsoever, or force increase effort collection of account receivable to cover the cash shortage during the month that company will be experiencing the cash shortage situation. Okay, so both of these methods, okay, both pro forma financial statements and cash budgets are vital tool for financial forecasting. Okay, so these are the very basic. Even though if you currently in real life, okay, so we have actually various tools that can help us to do financial forecasting. We can use various technology to help to do financial forecasting. But these are the two very basic things that we can do or can help to make as a basis for our forecasting activity. So let's go to explore the financial forecasting significance or the importance of financial forecasting and how it may impact various aspects of financial management. So the financial forecasting plays crucial role in creating accurate budgets. So by doing prediction or forecasting, by predicting future revenues, expenses, and cash flows, forecasting may help business plan their financial resources effectively. That means the budgets can be based on realistic projections rather than assumptions, okay? Leading to a more precise, okay? By doing forecasting, we can make estimation or prediction based on realistic projections rather than assumption, leading to more precise and achievable financial goals. And next is the importance of financial forecasting is ensuring liquidity. Okay, so the financial forecasting activity may helps in predicting cash flow needs and ensuring that the business has sufficient liquidity. Okay, so by forecasting future cash inflows and outflows, business can ensure that they have sufficient liquidity to meet their operational and financial obligation. And this proactive approach is hopefully can help maintain smooth business operation and prevents any disruptions caused by cash shortage. All right. And next is avoiding shortfall by doing the financial forecasting. It is hoped that it may help the company to anticipate potential cash flow shortfalls or shortage before they become critical. Okay, so by identifying possible gaps in cash flow early, companies can take necessary actions such as arranging for additional financing or adjusting spending plans to address these issues. And this effort actually, or the forecasting activity hopefully can help in mitigating risk and ensuring financial stability. Okay, as I mentioned in the previous slide, the core financial management activities revolve around two main components, which are obtaining funds and utilizing those funds effectively, whereby the first one is obtaining funds. And this is actually the aspect is actually the primarily about making financing decisions. And the second one is fund usage, whereby once the funds are obtained, the focus shifts to making investment decision. So let's look at the first core financial management activity, which is obtaining fund. So obtaining funds, as we can see, the financing is about financing decision from short-term sources of funds or long-term sources of funds. Okay, short-term sources of fund and long-term sources of funds. So this aspect, as I said, primarily about making financing decisions. And this involves determining the best sources of funds for the company. Okay, and as we can see, there are two key types of financing decisions to consider, which are the short-term sources and long-term sources of funds. So short-term sources of funds are typically used for managing day-to-day operational needs. Okay, I repeat. Okay, you may realize later why I repeat. Okay, so the things that I repeat, usually the important points that you need to remember. So this point, the things that I repeat, maybe you can jot down somewhere so that can help you to answer the self-test question, okay, or quiz later if we have time. All right, so these are typically used, short-term sources of fund are typically used for managing day-to-day operational needs. And usually the example of short-term sources of funds like trade credit, short-term loans, and line of credits. Okay, so the short-term sources of fund helps in managing working capital and ensuring liquidity in short term. While for long-term sources of funds, this fund are used for more substantial investment, and which includes options such as long-term loan, issuing bonds, issuing stock or equity. Long-term funding, usually funding support strategic initiative or investment that drive growth and development over a longer period. Okay, let's explore the 3 points that you can see on the right slide. On the right side of my slide is which are evaluating financing costs, managing creditworthiness, and developing repayment strategies are actually about the activities, activities involved in obtaining fund. The three major points, the 3 points that I've highlighted in the right side of my slide are actually the activities involved in obtaining funds. Even though actually we in the real life there are a lot more activity that is employed by the finance team. During this session, I just highlight these three these three considered as the most important activity utilized or employed by the finance team in their financing or obtain fund activity. All right. These three activities actually help to ensure the company able to secure the right type and amount of financing. Help the company to secure the right type and help the company to secure the amount of financing under the best possible condition. So the first one is about evaluating financing costs. So this is one of the very important tasks of finance manager. That's why finance students, they learn during their bachelor degree on how to calculate the effective annual rate. Effective annual rate in topic short-term financing. The calculation of the cost of financing available under short-term financing financial sources. So they learn this, they learn on how to calculate the effective annual rates, and they learn on what are other fees, associated fees for that various financing options. So under this evaluating financing costs, as I said, this is the first activity that is assessing financing costs, whereby, as I mentioned, the manager will examine the interest rate and associated fees for various financing options, because by understanding this cost is actually by comparing different sources of fund and determining which option is the most cost effective. Because at the end of the day, the manager needs to decide, which financing option is the most cost effective and should be selected. So by evaluating financing costs thoroughly, finance manager can avoid unexpected expenses and select financing solutions that will align with the company's budget and financial strategy. Next one is managing creditworthiness, that is to secure better financing terms and lower interest rates. So managing creditworthiness is crucial, is important, as it's because a strong credit profile, creditworthiness is about a credit profile. A strong credit profile can help secure better financing terms and lower interest rates. And to enhance creditworthiness, it is good, it is advisable to the finance team, to the company, to maintain a good credit history, manage existing debts responsibly, and demonstrate financial stability. And by doing so, the company can increase their chances of obtaining favorable financing condition, so that this may reduce overall borrowing costs. Next one is developing repayment strategies. Okay, developing effective repayment is also important, because this developing repayment strategy is actually involves identifying how the company will repay the borrowed fund. Okay, how the company will repay the borrowed fund. So excuse me. We look here, we have future cash flows or sales in the bracket. It is about involve how identifying how the company will repay the borrowed fund, which could be through future cash flows or sales revenue. And this well-planned repayment strategy will make sure that the company can meet its obligation, its debt obligation, without straining its financial resources. Okay, so developing repayment strategy can help the company plan for future cash requirements and avoid potential liquidity issues. That means before the company decide whether to borrow money from external or not, okay, the company needs also to check whether the company has the sources of money that the company can use to make repayment. Okay, if you know what are the source that you can use to do that repayment, it is good. If you don't know, same goes to us. Okay, same goes to us. If we don't know, if we don't have enough sources to pay back the loan, never borrow money or never use credit card. All right, so let's go to the next part, next key activity of financial management, which is the fund usage. Right, as I mentioned, once the funds are obtained, the focus now we shift to making investment decision. We have the money, now we need to decide. Okay, we need to decide where the money should be. Actually, we should do whether we need to invest in project A or project B, buy machine A or machine B. All right, so this kind of activity is usually involves capital budgeting. Okay, involves capital budgeting. Capital budgeting is actually the process of evaluating and selecting long-term investment projects. Okay, so capital budgeting involves analyzing potential investment opportunity. So this is the activity that done by finance team, whereby they will go for search and discover the investment opportunity to determine their viability and align with the company's strategic goals. And this includes data collection. Okay, data collection in terms of potential cash inflows. But if the company choose that particular project, okay, or particular project alternative, so and involves also evaluation and decision making. So basically during the assessment or evaluation, they will assess the project based on their expected return, risk, and impacts on the firm's financial position. And the most common technique of capital budgeting the assessment that they will do or determine the net present value of a particular project. They will do, the finance team, the finance manager will do to calculate the internal rate of return or the return that the company can get if they choose that particular project, the payback period, the profitability and the profitability index. So these are the techniques that actually will be actually learned by finance students during their lecture, during their class in capital budgeting chapter. All right. So far, okay. Do you have any question? So far, okay.
Okay. I think so far okay. We'll
Okay.
continue again.
All right. I'm so
Yeah.
worried because it seems like very silent.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I really hope that you can engage with me. You are actually currently engaged with me, and to help you understand better on the financial management activities what I've been discussing. So let's take a moment to engage in some questions. Okay. So I have here's the list of activities that done by or employed by the finance team. Okay, under the financial management activities. We have funds receipt and disbursement, credit management, inventory control, stock issue, bond issue, capital budgeting, and dividend decision. So those are the list of financial management activities. Okay, so the question here is, I want you to take a moment to recall what I've mentioned just now, to think about each of these activity, and I want you to categorize them into daily or occasional. Okay, I want you to categorize these activities into daily or occasional financial management tasks. For instance, activities like managing day-to-day cash flow, this might consider as daily task. Okay, while activity decision involve long-term investment, so this might fall under occasional tasks. All right, I give you about 5 minutes to take a moment about each of these activities. Recall back what I've discussed during previous slide. So after 5 minutes, I want you to feel free to volunteer your answer or share your reasoning behind the categorization. Okay? Or 5 minutes too long. Bu Fauzia.
Okay, in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. I think so. Okay.
So after 5 minutes, can Bu Fauzia remind us,
Yes.
the student?
Yes.
Thank
To
you.
present their uh, assignment. Oh.
I'll share again. Hold on, yeah.
Okay, I think time is over. Anyone has been finished to classification for the financial management activity? You can raise your hand for your answer.
All right. Who would like to start?
Yeah. You can raise your answer for
Those who want to start, please introduce yourself and please mention you are from which university and are you coming during this offline session in Medan? And then you can answer the question. Okay, I repeat again. Please categorize this activity into daily or occasional financial management tasks. And maybe you would share some a reason, okay, why you consider as or categorize under daily and why you categorize under occasional financial management tasks. So, who would like to start? Anybody? All right, Bu Fauzia, the students that will be joining during the offline session in Medan, are among the UITM only, or we have from Thailand and UUM as well? Because I can see that we have participants from UUM too.
if the participant is online.
Oh, online. Okay, I see. All right.
Okay.
Never mind. Those who wants to answer, introduce yourself and let me know
Okay.
you are from which university and are you coming? Will you be there? Will you be in campus during offline session?
I want to
Okay.
attend.
Yes.
I know who is this?
Sanusi.
Yes.
Sanuti?
Yes.
Seems familiar, the name.
Yes. Nusi Shoaib.
Have you been to UiTM Perlis before this?
What? I can't hear you very well. Like there's audio problem.
Oh, okay, Sanusi. All right. Can you start? Where are you from actually? I can't see the face.
I'm from Bauchi State University, Higado, Nigeria.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
Yeah.
can you share your answer and your thoughts, your insight, why you categorize into daily or occasional?
Okay. Based on these activities, phone receipt and disbursement, I categorize it as daily because normally organization receive funds on daily basis, and then there must be disbursement on daily basis as well. And then also credit management also is part of daily basis because every day they may be due for a particular credit. So this can also be categorized as daily basis. And then also inventory control. Maybe there is some inventory that are due for issue. So also this one, it is part of the daily basis activities.
All
And
right.
then
Thank you, Sanusi. Can we leave the other answer for our other fellow friends, fellow
what?
students? Thank you so much for your answer. Let's leave the remaining list to other participants. Yes, I agree with your answer. Correct. Where the funds received.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sanusi.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with your answer. And
Okay, thank you.
your answer is correct, whereby the funds receipt, credit management, and inventory control is considered as daily, categorized under daily financial management activities, because those
Yes.
are, as you said, involves managing inflow and outflow of funds, and of course, this the inflow and outflow happens daily during daily transactions.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Sanusi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, the rest, stock issue, bond issue, we have capital budgeting, dividend decision. Anybody else wants to respond? Want to share their view, their answer? So thank you from Nigeria. What about Malaysia? What about UITM, UUM? What about from USU? Or we have from Thailand as well?
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi. Maybe I can try, but if there's any wrong on my part, so please correct me.
Okay, may I know, please introduce yourself first.
Okay, so my name is Suhadatul Amira binti Abdul Nasir. So I'm the first year student from Universiti Utara Malaysia.
Hi, Amira.
Okay, so can I try now?
Of course.
Okay, so in my opinion, I think the stock issue is occasional task, occasional activity, which is it is regarding issuing the new share, which is to raise a capital, and usually this task is not a daily task.
Yeah, correct. Thank you, Amira.
Okay.
Thank you. Next. So we have from UUM. What about USU? What about UITM? What about from Thailand? So Amira and Sanusi has shared their answer and thought. I'm still waiting for the bond issue, capital budgeting, activity, and dividend decision. Amira, will you join the offline summer camp or not? Are you coming to?
Yes, doctor, I'm joining the offline summer camp.
Oh, so I'm gonna meet you during the summer camp later?
Yes.
Okay, so you can claim token of appreciation or gift from me later. Come and
Okay, doctor. Later I will introduce myself.
yes, come and introduce yourself and come and approach me. I'm gonna give you the token of appreciation during participation during my session.
Okay, doctor, thank you.
Right, I take note your name, Suhadatul Amira, right?
Yes, doctor.
So you're from what program are you actually engaged in UM?
Oh, I'm taking a bachelor in accountancy.
Oh, bachelor in accountancy. All right.
Yes. Okay, thank you, doctor.
All right. Okay, welcome. Thank you, Amira, for joining for giving your answer. The rest. So those who answer or participate during my session and join the offline international summer camp during in Medan. So please let me know. So you will be given a token of appreciation for participate during my session later. And please approach me during the offline, during the meeting in Medan. So you can claim your gift later. So what about bond issue, capital budgeting, and dividend decision?
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, my name is Abbas from Abbas State University in Nigeria.
Okay. Are you are you going to join during the summer camp offline session?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to join, all right? So you can claim the gift during the international summer camp later.
All right.
All right, okay. So are you going to answer for bond issue or capital budgeting or dividend decision?
I want to answer on the bond issue.
All right, proceed.
Yeah, this bond issue is a bond is one of the significant financial activities which happens frequently and often as part of a large strategy decision, and it is often used to raise the capital for longer
Okay.
capital projects, and also it is often used. This bond issue is used for uh, expansion of a business.
It's considered as occasional.
Yeah, it's considered occasional, occasional financial management activities.
All right. Why do you think it's considered as occasional again?
It's considered occasional because it is mainly used for long-term projects,
All right.
and also it's a kind of a way of raising a fund for financing business activities, majorly for long-term projects. So
Okay.
that's why
Thank
it's
you so much
considered
for your
occasional.
Okay, correct. So thank you so much for your answer. As you said, it is for the longer project, larger amount of money. So for bond issue, require careful planning and management to ensure favorable terms and conditions. All right. So may I know your name again? I need to jot down for the token of appreciation during the offline meeting later.
My name,
Or
my
maybe,
name is again Akaji Abbas Olasukami from Bauchi State University, Nigeria.
or maybe you can write your name in chat. You can type your name in chat.
All right.
Okay, thank you. So now we have Sanusi, Amira, and our friend, our team from Nigeria. I'm so sorry, I can't. Maybe my pronunciation might broken. But the friends here, okay, he has already share his name. So since later, please come and approach me during our offline session, summer camp in Medan. All right, so we have two more: capital budgeting and dividend decision.
Hello, doctor. Can you hear me?
Hello, yeah, may I know? Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi. Assalamualaikum. My name is Norshamshina Farha. I'm the first year student from University of Utara, Malaysia.
Okay.
So I want to try to answer for dividend decisions, maybe.
Okay, sure.
Because from my perspective and from my understanding, dividend decision is about when the organizations is the decision on distributing the profits to the shareholders. From my understanding, about dividend decision. So I'm assuming this is for occasional financial management activities, because dividend is usually this is not like we apa kita is dividend we don't distribute daily, but we distribute at the end of the year, at the end of the financial year. So I think it is occasional. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Farah. So, yeah, correct. The dividend decision is categorized under occasional activities. And as you said, and we don't distribute the dividend daily. Okay, so the decision usually reward to shareholders at the end of the what we call accounting term, Farah? Accounting period?
Yeah, financial period.
Yeah, financial period, right? So this is not considered as daily, it is considered as occasional activity. What again, Farah? What is your name again, Farah? Sorry, Nor, what?
You can just call me Afrina.
Oh, Nor Afrina Farah. Okay. Okay, thank you, Afrina.
Thank you.
So, are you going to join during the summer camp in
Yes.
Medan?
Yes.
Okay, you and Amira can approach me later.
All right.
Okay. Okay, next we have last one, capital budgeting. Oh, come on, you ITM. Usu? Oh, Usu?
Welcome, ma'am. My name is Ida Paulina Purba. I'm from University of North Sumatra,
Alright.
and I will try to answer to classify the capital budgeting.
Alright, yeah.
According to me, capital budgeting is included in the long term, because capital budgeting is a method of estimating the financial viability of a capital investment over the life of the investment. Unlike some other types of investment analysis, capital budgeting focus on cash flows rather than profits. So, capital budgeting include in the daily activity of the financial management. Thank you, Miss.
Again, is considered as daily or
Daily.
occasional? Daily.
Yes.
Okay. So the points that you define about the capital budgeting is correct. Yes, it is about making investment decision, and it is actually the decision involves long-term decision, Ida. So since the decision making or activity of capital budgeting involves making long-term investment decision, it is actually categorized under occasional. Okay, we don't make it's okay. You still get the your gift from me, but let me correct you. So capital budgeting is considered as occasional activity. Okay, occasional activity, since it involves long-term investment decision. All right. By the way, thank you, Ida. Ida, please write your full name in chat. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ida, again. All right. So now let's look at actually the answer. So we have here the daily activity are the funds received and disbursement, credit management, and inventory control that actually has mentioned by Mr. Sanusi. And while occasional, actually we have stock issue, we have a bond issue, capital budgeting, and dividend decision. Okay. All right. Next, I have another question. Don't worry, ada banyak hadiah. I have lots of gift to share. Berkongsi rezeki. All right. So here is a question. Another question, another activity. Still based on my previous discussion. Okay, so based on my previous discussion about financial management activity. Okay, the activity is done by the financial manager. Okay, and I really hope that you have gained some valuable insight into the key roles that financial manager play in a company. So to enhance your understanding, actually, I'd like to invite, so during this activity, I'd like to invite anyone who is willing to volunteer and share their thoughts too, same like the first activity. Okay, can someone tell us about the key role of finance manager and how they contribute to effective financial management? Just a short answer. Okay, key role and how they contribute to effective financial management. Just a short answer. So anybody wants to start? Who would like to start first? Never mind, yeah, feel free to share any specific example or insight that you have. We are in learning process. Jangan risau, don't worry about the mistake that you have shared. Okay, the wrong answer that you have shared. Jangan risau yang itu, don't worry about that. Anybody wants to share? So we have I need to buy gift for the first activity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now,
let me try.
okay, may I know your name and where you're from? Are you coming to the offline summer camp later?
No, only online.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Maybe next time. So, do you want to share anything?
No, I want to just share my thoughts only.
Okay, all right. Yes, you may proceed.
Okay. One of the key roles of the finance manager is financing decision.
Okay.
So that is uh, whether to go on short-term sources or on long-term sources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that is my thought. Thank
So
you.
how the financing decision, either long term or short term, can contribute to the effective financial management?
Because maybe the reason of short-term sources is to fund the daily basis operation of the business or of the organization. So that is at that point, the decision should go on short-term sources. And then if the maybe if the decision it is on long-term sources, so that means that the so
That means,
that is my
okay. Thank you. That means
mm,
do you mean that choosing the right types of
first,
sources of fund
yeah, yeah,
depends on the purpose or the usage of the fund.
yes, yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next, anybody wants to share? May I know the first what's your name again? I'm so sorry. Or maybe you can write your
Okay. Sunusi Shoaibu from Bauchi State University, Gadau, Nigeria.
Okay, thank you so much. All
Thank
right.
you.
Next. Okay, so we have financing decision from our first participants. How it contributes to the effective financial management is by choosing the right types of financing sources based on the purpose or the usage of the fund. Okay. Next. Anybody wants to share?
Madam,
Yeah.
can I try?
Introduce yourself first.
My name is Abu. I'm from your ATM.
Hello, Abu. Okay, all right.
So the key role of finance manager is forecasting any financial event on short term or long term event.
Okay.
So that is my opinion.
So, how this how forecasting activity or the role of manager to do financial forecasting can contribute to effective financial management?
If you look at long term forecasting, it
Mm-hmm.
can you can make such investment for future investment so that the company can be more stable in the future event. So if there's any recession happen to the country, the company can back up their losses to their investment. Is it
I
correct?
see. I see. Yeah, your answer can be accepted. The thing that so based on your answer, Abu Ubaidah, thank you so much, Abu.
Thank you.
So another point that Abu has highlighted, actually different from what I've shared during my sharing in previous slide. I agree on his thought. But based on my previous lecture, the forecasting that I mentioned is the finance manager needs to be able to do financial forecasting, and the forecasting activity here is about looking for what are the possible situation in the future, in a way that to know whether the company will be in cash surplus or cash shortage, so that they can plan earlier what they should do to overcome that shortage in in the future, during the expected or estimated month that they are actually doing the forecasting activity. And another forecasting activity is the one that I mentioned, is about knowing what will be the company's situation if the company, let's say, trying or going to expand its business, whether the company needs to raise additional funds externally or not. So if yes, the manager needs to know, if yes, by how much amount of money that the manager needs to get from outside. Okay, so these are the two that can avoid the company from taking loan more than needed. So what Abu has shared is not only that, is the manager also needs to be able to focus on the economic situation. Okay, the ability of the manager to do forecasting about the future economic situation. That means the manager also needs to deal or have good economic knowledge. Okay, able to do forecasting not only about the internal situation, they also needs to be able to focus on the external situation that might happen, so that they can take earlier or advanced action, so that they can overcome bad impact of that particular economic situation later. So thank you. That's a good point, Abu Ubaidah. We have added a new point during my sharing session this morning. All right. So I expect we have at least three participants. So we only have two for this session. So can I have one more or maybe two more?
Can I try?
Again, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Hello. Am I audible, Doctor?
Yeah, sure. What's your name again? Sorry.
Okay, I'm Kevin Tarigan from
Kevin.
University of Sumatera Utara.
All right. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Dr. Shina. Maybe I want to share a little bit different thought about the key role of finance manager.
Yeah,
I
sure,
think
sure.
maybe the previous answer is mentioning about the forecast and then the long and short term. Maybe in my opinion, the key roles of finance manager is about the decision, like financing decision. What for if we forecast but we can't decide, right? So the financing decision, maybe financial managers can determine the best mix of the debt and equity financing to fund the company operations and growth. So maybe this include managing relationship with banks, investors, or and other financial institutions. So in this role, maybe it can contribute by choosing the optimal capital structure. So financial managers can help minimize the cost of capital and maximize the company's financial flexibility and profitability. Maybe it's that's it, man. That's it, Doctor, for my
Okay.
thought.
All right. Thank you, Kevin. You have expand the points that I've mentioned previously, that yes, the task of finance manager is to do financing decision. And yes, financing decision is about actually not only deciding what sources of finance, short term or long term. It is also about finance decision that relates to the capital structure of the company. So especially for not only for large, we go for the small medium business also. The manager needs to choose the best possible mix of debts and equity, okay, so that the right mix of debts and equity can help the company to minimize the cost of capital. That's correct, Kevin. I really like your answer. Actually, the manager, the task, one of the tasks of finance manager is, yes, to help the company, to manage the company in terms of its commitment. Okay, commitment. And there are lots of commitment that the manager needs to 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 commit actually, but the most important is about the capital structure decision. Okay, if wrongly if the manager choose wrong, okay, or not a good mix of debts and equity, this can lead the company to bear high amount of cost of capital. And large amount cost of capital definitely can increase large number of large impact to the company. Okay, so because the wrong mix or inappropriate mix of debt and equity, okay, later can give I mean the liability that the company needs to bear can give or enhance the risk, the financial risk or the bankruptcy risk to the company. All right, thank you, Kevin. So I believe that we can meet later in Medan, Kevin.
Of course, ma'am. Of course.
All right, so do approach me during the session later.
Okay, that's
So
it.
anybody wants to share?
Hi, Doctor.
Hi.
Hi, Doctor. My name is Hari. I'm from University Utara Malaysia, first year
Hello,
student.
Hari. Hello, Hari.
I would like to share my thoughts about the cost management.
Cost management. Okay.
The key role of cost management.
Okay.
So the key role of cost management is like they develop and manage the budgets, like help to control, to minimize the expenditure and maximize the revenue that a finance manager can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like for an example, like a manager can focus and identify the areas where the cost savings can be achieved in the organization.
Okay, cost saving.
So that it improves the margins and invest in growth related initiatives, Doctor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree on that. Another role of finance manager is, yes, definitely to do cost management. And I believe that thing is actually under the controlling or monitoring activity. Right, Hari?
Yes, Doctor.
Yeah, cost saving is about controlling or monitoring the activity, because if the manager unable to do proper costing, okay, not able to manage their activity in terms of daily activity. So what Hari mentioned is actually about daily activity, right, Hari?
Yes, Doctor.
Yeah, so daily activity also play crucial role, okay, that should be taken into consideration by all business owner, not only for large company, small company as well. Okay, so to make a daily business decision, the most important thing is look at the project or the activity, whether it is cost saving or not. Okay. All right. Thank you, Hari. So
Doctor.
Hari will be joining the summer camp.
Yes, Doctor, I will be joining.
All right. So do approach me later, yeah?
Okay, Doctor, sure.
All right. Okay. Thank you. I believe
Thank-
that. Okay. Thank you so much. So these are all the key activity that actually, if we look at the answer that has been shared by our friends, the participants, is about financing decision, okay, forecasting, and then by Kevin about the capital structure decision, and by Hari from UUM about the cost management. These are all about the one that Hari mentioned is under the controlling and coordinating. Okay, so it is important to understand the context in which they operate. Okay, so while finance manager plays a crucial role in ensuring the finance health, so these are the key roles of finance manager, and these are all the role that actually done by them, by the finance manager, to ensure the financial health and strategic direction of the company. And while taking care of the company's financial health and strategic direction of the company, finance manager also face a range of challenges, okay, that can impact their effectiveness. So in the next slide, I will go to the challenges in financial management. Okay, challenges in financial management, and we will examine some of the significant hurdles that finance managers encounter in today's business environment, and discuss how these challenges can affect their ability to manage financial resources efficiently. So we go to the next slide, okay, to the next section of my presentation, which is the challenges in financial management. So let's explore the challenges in financial statement. So actually, there's a lot of challenges in financial statement, but during my presentation today, during my session today, I just select several points only, okay? So the challenges is not limited to the 5 points that I've shared with you today, okay? So don't limit your scope of understanding about the challenges up to the 5 points that I've shared with you only. You need to do another readings as well, okay, to enhance your understanding about the challenges faced in financial management. But the most important points that I'd like to highlight that what finance people or financial management activity are facing right now is about data overload. Okay, about data overload, as this is one of the major challenge in managing major challenge, whereby it is involved managing and analyzing large volumes of data, okay, and that businesses now generate. Okay, all right, so with the increase in data volume, so finance managers definitely needs to have robust systems and tools, okay, or needs to have the ability to use the tool to process and interpret this information effectively, so that it can ensure it supports informed decision making. So based on my solution, my suggestion is about the manager or the finance manager needs to use advanced data analytic tools and techniques. This is not only for large company. The solution also is suitable for SME company, but definitely sometimes if they want to use system or what, it involves cost. Okay. All right. Prioritize data quality and employ skilled data analysts. Okay. So I believe that those who have let's say after you have graduated your BBA finance, bachelor accounting, okay, or diploma accountancy, maybe you can go for another program, certified or whatsoever, that relates to the data analysis, okay, data analysis. So maybe can that skill, okay, can value add to your bachelor degree later. Okay, so number 2 is about the cyber security threats. Okay, so protecting against financial fraud and data breaches, it is actually another critical challenge faced by finance manager. Okay, because why? Because financial data now becomes more digital, so the risk of cyber attacks might rise. Okay, increases, and finance manager needs to implement strong cyber security measures. Okay, so based on my slide, the solution is strengthen cyber security measures with robust encryption. Okay, to measure cyber security measures to actually to safeguard sensitive financial information and maintain trust. Maybe can do regular security audits and employee training on security best practices. Okay. Maybe during my sharing, I also encourage you to share, okay, about the challenges faced, or sorry, about the solution. Okay, these are the possible solution that I share. So maybe if you guys have your idea, or maybe from your reading, okay, so you can share also during my sharing session. Anybody wants to share about the solution for data overload or cybersecurity threats, other than the points that I stated in the slide? Anybody wants to share? Nobody? Okay, all right, I proceed. So we go to the third one. It's about the technological integration. So this is actually adapting to evolving or the advancements of financial technology is also a challenge to current business landscape. Okay, to finance manager. I believe for large company, there might be less problem, but for the small and medium company, they need to embrace this technological or financial technology advancement. So the rapid pace of technological advancement requires finance manager to stay updated. Okay, to stay updated with new tools and systems, integrating the tool and system, or integrating them into existing processes while ensuring they add value and improve efficiency. Okay, so the solution of here is maybe they can invest in scalable and adaptable technology solution, provide educate training to staff, okay, and maybe develop a clear technology integration strategy. Okay. All right. So anybody wants to share about technological integration? If you don't have, if not, I proceed to the next one under the challenges in financial management. Okay, so next is about the regulatory changes. Okay, regulatory changes is about navigating complex and changing regulation, where the finance managers must stay informed, okay, about regulatory updates and ensure compliance, which can be time consuming, of course, and requires ongoing adjustments to financial practices. So the solution here, possible solution is they need to stay informed, okay? Need to stay informed about regulatory changes, and maybe they can employ compliance expert or they can use RegTech, okay, regulatory technology solutions for monitoring and reporting. But definitely this involves cost, okay. And last one, okay, is about skill gaps. Okay, skill gaps. So there is the challenge of actually addressing skill gaps in the finance team actually. Okay, in the finance team. So as financial management now becomes increasingly digital and data driven, so finance professional needs to develop, okay, new skills and competency. Okay, new skills and competency, especially in digital finance tools. Okay, so the thing that can improve the gaps, okay, the skill gap is possible or continuous training, okay, continuous training, ongoing training, or education to bridge these gaps, okay, to bridge these gaps. And maybe you can consider hire specialists with expertise in emerging fintech, financial technologies. Okay. Right. So another suggestion is actually yeah, we know that it's so difficult to find qualified professional, but ensuring current staff or existing staff, okay, are up to date with the latest skill is most important. If they can't hire qualified professional, that might give higher cost or increase another cost to the company. Maybe they can encourage current staff to be up to date to the latest skill. Okay, so these are about the digital skills, the skills in digital finance too. And not only that, the skill under data analytics is also can be highlighted in these skill gaps. Okay, data analytics. Okay. So now we go to the this is my last section in my presentation. What time now? Now is 11:43 my time. Okay, so future managers preparedness. So my future managers actually like yourself, okay? So I considered you as a student, okay, or the future managers, future finance account, future managers, okay, will be the company's future finance people. So like yourself should be well prepared, okay, well prepared to navigate the evolving landscape of financial management, okay. All right, and the skills and strategies that you should develop now. So as a student, don't just read books, do assignment. Try to take advantage during your bachelor degree or diploma, during your study. Try to enhance another skills, okay? Another skills. The skill and strategies that might develop yourself, okay? Because the skill and strategies you develop now will be essential, okay, will be important for successfully managing financial challenges and leading organization in the future. For you to secure your position in a particular or in your chosen company. So the first is you should be prepared about or embracing digital tools. Okay. So what I can advise for you as a future manager, embrace digital tools. Because why? Because in today's rapidly changing environment, it is very important, okay, to become competent, to become proficient with advanced financial software and digital tools. Because these technologies, okay, these tools, financial software and digital tools, can enhance your ability to analyze data, streamline processes, and make informed decision. Okay, be comfortable. Being comfortable in this digital tool actually will give you a competitive advantage, okay, competitive edge, and improve your efficiency as a finance or accounting professional. Okay. All right. So number 2 is about analytical skills. So you need to prepare, future managers need to prepare. So you please prepare yourself with analytical skills. Okay. So developing analytical skills is important actually for what? For interpreting financial data and creating accurate forecast. Even though in books, in class, you might learn on the forecasting method manually, that is by doing manually means either you use pen and paper or let's say my class for forecasting, I use online material that, let's say, I'm not promoting actually, I'm just sharing. I use Connect, that actually by McGraw-Hill. So it also provides forecasting tool for students, but that one is it is like a manual but converted to the some sort like application. Okay, so maybe you can explore another tools. Okay, another tool to do forecasting, another system that can help you to do forecasting. Okay, because by exploring now, okay, during your study period, this can make you comfortable to use the digital tools. Okay, jangan tunggu, don't wait until you graduates, then you want to learn. Why not you start from now? Okay, and then why I encourage you to start learning during your degree, during your diploma study, because to make you comfortable with the digital tools. Because being comfortable with digital tool, as I said, can give you a competitive edge. Okay, and improve your efficiency later as a finance and accounting professional. And next is adaptability. Adaptability to what? Okay. Adaptability to technological or being receptive to new development in finance and technology. Okay. So as the financial landscape, as I said, continuously evolving, okay, advanced with new technologies and practices emerging regularly. So by adapting or being adaptable and open to change, can make you able to prepare or adjust your strategy as needed to stay ahead in this in industry, or adjust yourself and able to compete with other candidates to join the industry. Okay. So embrace new financial practice and technology. Start from now, maybe you can explore, read, okay, Google, find what are the technology available, what are the system available that being used or supposedly or maybe relevant to be used in the industry, so that during the interview session later, when they ask you why we should hire you, so at least you have another key highlights that you can highlight about your own skill. Other than the degree or diploma that you have, you also have this financial technology skill or tool that you are actually expert with. Okay, so next is about so these are the example of financial management digital tools. Actually, there's a lot more financial management digital tool available in the market, but I just list here the most used of digital tools. And maybe you can share. I just list here about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tools that might useful for you to learn. Maybe you can suggest what are other tools that might important for students to get prepared with. So I usually encourage my current student before they go intern or during their internship or after they have completed the internship or while waiting for graduation day or waiting for get jobs. Okay, I encourage them to explore or learn about Power BI. Okay, Power BI. This is one of the good data analytic tool that introduced by Microsoft. So learn this Power BI and get to know the QuickBooks that is for usually used by SME companies. QuickBook. This is accounting software, or Zahir or Zero. You can choose whatever tool that you want to learn, but to choose which one, I advise you to do some research. Okay, so in a particular company, they usually use which software. So at least when you go to interview in that particular company, you can highlight the skill that you have actually matched with their current or existing system or tools that they are using in the company. So anybody wants to share? I would also like to know what are the things that may be relevant or easier as compared to these two. So ABSS is actually, before this, we call MYOB, accounting system. So now they have the MYOB has rebrand to ABSS. If I'm not mistaken, accounting business solution system, something like that. Okay, so next one. So next one is about continuous education. Okay, to prepare the future finance manager, accounting manager, future finance manager should prepare the continuous education by committing to continuous education. Okay, let's say pursue relevant certification, attend workshops, and stay updated with industry trends. Okay, can help you to secure a place in industry by pursue relevant certification, also attend workshop and stay updated, can help you to overcome the financial management challenges. Okay, as continuous education can help you to stay current with best practices and regulatory changes, and hopefully can enhance your professional growth later. And next, the last one is to develop strategic mindset. This is about enhancing ability to make informed and strategic financial decisions. Okay? This is about enhance your ability to think strategically about financial planning and resource allocation. Okay, these are all the points that I've mentioned just now that I've mentioned about under the key role of finance manager. So this will enable you to contribute to long-term company's goals and drive growth. Okay, because effective financial management involves not just operational tasks, but also strategic decision making. And that's why you need to enhance your ability to think strategically about financial planning and resource allocation. But whatever it is, to be able to think strategically of whatever task that financial planning or resource allocation, a basic knowledge of financial management is required. Okay. All right. So I think we have come to the end of my presentation. So we still have time. That means we can do self-test. Okay, self-test or quiz. So as we come to the end of my presentation, so let us recap the key points that we have covered. So we have covered during my presentation, I began with an overview of financial management. That is by defining the science of managing money and asset. Okay, and financial management as the strategic effort to obtain and allocate financial resources in order to achieve firm's goal. And then we explore, then we explored the financial management activities that stressing on the importance of managing cash flows effectively. And then we discuss how finance managers focus on obtaining funds and how finance managers utilize the fund to support the firm's growth, including the points that we have discussed during the activity that our friends share about the critical role of financial forecasting in financial forecasting, not only about the sources of fund, is also able to forecast economic situation, ensuring liquidity, avoid cash flow shortfalls, and not only that, the proper mix of capital structure suggested by our friend also is crucial. Okay. And then moving on that, we examine the key role of finance managers, which encompasses managing cash flows. Okay, managing cash flows. That one also has been shared by our friend Sanusi. Okay, Sanusi. And then by Hari about cost management, cost saving, making financing investment decision, overseeing credit management, also by Sanusi. Just now, inventory control, dividend decision by, I think, by Amira. Okay, and more. So each of these role actually is an integral part to maintaining financial health and driving strategic success. And then we address the challenge in financial management. Okay, financial management. We also highlighted the issues of data overload. Okay, data overload. During our discussion, I also shared the solution. So one of it is I advise you to equip yourself not only with the knowledge of accounting or finance, your degree education. Maybe later you can add another skill, learn about data analytic tool, about data analysis. Okay. And we also highlight under the challenges of financial management is about the cybersecurity threats, technology integration, regulatory changes, and the skill gaps. Okay, so these challenges actually emphasize, might tell us about the need of finance manager to be proactive. Okay, to be proactive, and to be adaptable in their approach. Okay, to be adaptable in their approach. And finally, I've discussed about preparing future managers for the evolving or changing financial management landscape. And I have advised you to embrace, learn about digital tool, advise you to develop analytical skills, be adaptable, okay? Always set yourself to commit to continuous education. Don't just after you have completed your diploma or degree that say, I don't want to learn anymore. I don't want to read books. I don't want to do assignment anymore. Please don't set your mindset like that. Go commit for continuous education. Okay. Stay relevant. Okay. Why I advise you to always commit to continuous education? Because we need to stay relevant in the industry. Okay. If you don't equip yourself, embrace digital tool, you don't develop the analytical skills, you don't want to commit to continuous education, you might be left out, you might be less relevant in industry later. And cultivating strategic mindset also very important, yeah. So that by having a strategic mindset, you can navigate the challenges, the future challenges, and hopefully can achieve success, okay, in the future. So for conclusion, for me, effective financial management is a for me as a basis, fundamental, okay, to the success of any organization. And by understanding and addressing the role, challenges, and the preparedness strategy, okay, you need to prepare. What are the things that you need to prepare to equip yourself with appropriate tools or skills? Hopefully, you can contribute to sound financial practice later in your future company and strategic decision making as well in your future careers. Good luck and all the best. So thank you. But as I promised, since we still have time, maybe Madam Abu Fauzia, can we do a short quiz to participants?
Okay, there are a quiz.
All right.
For what time?
So I'm gonna stop sharing. So I'm gonna give you another link for you to join.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give you the link in chat. Wait, yeah, can you give me about several minutes? I'm gonna go to that application so that I can share with you the link after this. Sonia. So here is the link that we are going to use. What you need to do is just click the link and I'll give you the code after this. So those who wants to join, if the application asks you to write your name and nickname, please write your full name. And in the nickname section, please write where you're from. Okay, UUM, USU, UITM, from our friends from Nigeria. Okay, now I am sharing. the code. Okay, so the code that you can key in to that link is RGEYX. RGEYX. Okay, RGEYX, I am waiting for you to join. We have about 12 players. Okay, so we have 17. 17 out of 78 participants. 17 actually exclude me, so we have actually only 16 participants. Okay, so before I wrap up, we wrap up today's session. I'd like to invite everyone. Okay, I'd like to invite everyone to participate in a fun and interactive nearpod game. We call this as a time to climb game, which I designed to test your knowledge on what we have covered, okay, during my session. So this is a great opportunity to review the key concepts, okay, to review the key concepts and engage in a bit friendly competition. Okay, so for those of you who will be joining us in International Summer Camp 2024 on campus, so this is a chance to connect and have some fun before the event. And I encourage those who will be online, on campus, to join and test your knowledge. And as a token of appreciation for your support and participation in summer camp and during my lecture, I will be giving out special tokens to the top 3 winners of the Nearport lesson. Okay, Nearport time to climb game. So I will give only top 3 winners. Okay, to those who join the summer camp. If let's say the top 3 winners is not joining the game, so what to do? Tak adalah, there will be no gift at all. Okay, I am so sorry I can't give I'm not able to share the gift to those who join online only. But inshallah, hopefully we can meet again later. Okay, maybe one day you have activity or collaboration with UITM or our team from USU. Maybe later we can meet during another Prodi study program study Akuntansi's program. So we can meet later. So give your best shot, okay, and see if you can be the top 3 or the top to the leaderboard. Okay, so let's start. No, not start ni, I want to start. Well, we have only 25 players. It's okay. So you can look at your phone. Okay, look at your phone about the question. And the question can be multiple choice and true false. And please answer as fast as you can. Those who answer faster, so the winner is actually based on the speed of your answer and whether the answer is correct or not. Also, is considered to be the top winner of the game. Okay. We have only 15 minutes to answer it. 15 seconds only. So the top leader currently from USU, Kevin. Is one key role of finance managers. Right. Making capital budgeting decisions, actually, the correct answer. Which of the following is a challenge in financial management? Challenge in financial management. Okay. Top one is Kevin. Now the second one is Shahira. What is the purpose of cash budget in financial forecasting? The answer is to estimate future cash flows. Next one. Which of these is not an occasional financial management activity? Credit management is not occasional financial management activity. Question number 8. What does fund usage in financial management primarily involve? Securing new loans, forecasting sales trend, evaluating investment opportunities, managing daily expenses. Securing or evaluating investment opportunities. Well, top one, Afrina. Financial management is only concerned with past financial performance. True or false? Last question. Now question number 9. We have one more last question. False. Okay. False. Right. Last one. Embracing digital tools and continuous education are important for future managers to be well prepared for financial management challenges. True or false? I need to get ready to screenshot the winner. The answer is true. So we have the first one, top 3. We have Afrina Farha from UUM, right? Kevin from USU, and Shahira. Okay, so thank you so much for participating the wrap-up game, Time to Climb from Nearport. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much again. So our colleagues, our friends, Afrina Farha dapat 2 hadiah ni. You will receive two token of appreciation from me. First one for participating during my session, and the second one is by being the top leader during the Time to Climb game. And we have Kevin. Which one is Kevin?
Yeah, doctor.
Okay, Afrina. Oh, hi, Afrina. Hello. Okay, and then Shahira.
Yes, doctor.
Hi, Shahira.
Hi.
Where's your photo? Where's your camera?
Wait a moment.
Okay, so we have from USU, we have from UUM, and we have from UITM. Okay. All right, so Bu Fauzia, your microphone.
Okay, doctor. Sorry. Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Norshamshina, for giving such an interesting and informative lecture
You're
for
welcome. Thank you
all
too
the
for the
participants.
yeah.
And now we come to the Q&A session. For those who have a question, please raise your hand or type the question in the chat box. Any question from the participant? Uh, Clarification on program. I think any question in the chat box, Doctor, from Sulaiman Balarabe. Thank you, Doctor. We do appreciate your session, but I need more clarification on pro forma income statement.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this it. You need more
You need
clarification.
more clarification on pro forma income statement.
Mm.
Hello, Sulaiman. Actually, what are the things that you want to focus on? Clarification in terms of what? In terms of purpose?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi Doctor.
Hello, hi Sulaiman. Hello.
Good morning, Doctor.
Morning.
Please, you made mention based on the bulletin process. You made mention forma income statement and forma balance sheet. So I need more clarification on this income statement and balance sheet. But I understand all this cash budgeting.
I'll try my best to answer your question based on what I understand based on your question. But as I mentioned about the pro forma financial statements, we have pro forma balance sheets and pro forma income statement. So we look at the pro forma balance sheet first. We do pro forma balance sheet usually to forecast to know whether the company needs to have fund needed from external sources or not. If the company is going, or maybe if the company is planning to expand the business. So by doing the pro forma balance sheet, the company or the manager able to know whether the company needs to get the fund from external or not. If yes, by how much? Okay, if yes, the pro forma balance sheet able to tell about how much. Okay, how much or the amount of funds that the company should get from outside, from the external sources of fund. That is from the pro forma income balance sheet. But regarding the pro forma income statement, maybe I lack of explaining about the pro forma income statement. Usually, pro forma income statement is like it is sort like a cash budget, okay. And usually, sometimes we can say that the pro forma income statement is interrelated with the cash budget, but the pro forma income statement is more about a longer term of cash budget, because usually we prepare the cash budget for shorter for monthly, for example, okay. We want to forecast about short-term situation when the situation of the company's receipt or cash inflow and outflow monthly, but the pro forma income statement is for longer term. And we, by doing the pro forma income statement, actually we are able to project, okay, project the company's expected income or expenses for future period, and usually we do the pro forma income statement is to plan, to make decision. We want to know what will be the company situation in the future, about the company projecting future revenue, future expenses, and net income. So the thing that I mentioned about future revenue, future expenses, and future net income, those are the three key section in income statement, right? Okay, so we are trying to know what will be the company's future revenue, expense, and net income. So these are the things that can help the manager to plan, okay, to plan in budgeting and financial planning, and also to make a decision, okay, whether to expand, to proceed with the expansion planning, or maybe they want to launch new product or for mergers and acquisition. So pro forma income statement is crucial for that purpose. Okay, as I said, if they want to expand, merge or acquisition, new product launches, of course they want to know what will be the potential profit, okay, or revenue, expenses, or net income. And then pro forma income statement, the use of that is yeah, for financing purposes also. And usually we use the pro forma income statement to present, okay. Let's say if you want to apply a loan from bank, definitely the I'm not sure in your country or what, but in our place, usually if you want to apply loan, especially for SME, okay, small business, small medium business, the bank needs to get some to secure the loan. One of the thing that we need to present is not only about past performance, not only about the company's financial performance, like the liquidity condition or whatsoever, all the financial ratios information. We also need to present about the pro forma income statement is to convince the loan provider, okay, or potential investor, I mean potential lender or investor, to justify about the funding request, okay, the funding request or the loan request, because they also wants to know what will the expected financial performance based on what we actually looking for. Okay, so am I answering your question, Sulaiman?
Yes, doctor, I am understood now.
Oh, okay, thank you. All
Thank
right,
you very much. Thank you very much, doctor.
all right. Oh, I can see Akanji is unable to sign. Oh, okay. The code is not accepting. The code is typing in uppercase. Yes, true. Never mind. Dear Akanji, Sunusi, and other that cannot join the Nearport lesson, you can explore by yourself. If you are an educator, you can use this one to engage with your students later. You can do during your teaching, you can do during your assessment, during your class activity, either offline or online. Okay, so you can explore that. That one is one of the teaching and learning digital tools that you can explore. So any other question? Sorry, there was mistake in my last name, Akanji. Okay.
Okay. Any other question from the participant?
No more question?
No question.
I'd like to say thank you for all participants, okay, for active participation during my session. I really appreciate that. I'm so scared if there will be only me talking to the screen. So thank you so much for your participation, your time, okay, your engagement, and those who will be joining the International Summer Camp 2024 on campus in Medan. I look forward to seeing you soon. So don't forget to come and approach me and claim your and claim your token of appreciation from me. And don't worry, Bu Fauzia, you also have one from me.
Okay, thank you.
And Miss MC also. What's your name, Miss MC?
Alisa, doctor.
Arisa?
Alisa, yes.
Alisa, okay. And Bu Risanti, definitely.
Okay, doctor.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
So
doctor.
any more questions?
Okay, I think it's enough, Doctor.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you all online.
Thank you, Doctor. Okay, finally, we have come to the end of the today lecture. I would like to thank our lecturer for today, Dr. Norshamshina, for
Welcome.
sparing time, Dr. Norshamshina, for sparing time to deliver such as interesting lectures about financial management. Before closing the event, I will give a conclusion regarding our discussion today. Financial management refers to the process of planning, organizing, controlling, and monitoring financial resources with the aim of achieving an organization financial goals and objective. It involves managing the finance of an organization or individual to ensure that they are used efficiently and effectively. Okay, yes. I'm Fauzia Kumalasari. Sincerely apologize for the mistake I have probably made during this lecture. Thank you once again for being part of this international summer course about topic financial management. We look forward to your continued participation in our upcoming session. Have a great day wherever you are. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon.